to another episode of Famous Reality TV, and today I'm coming to you all with some Now That's TV Zodiac House. Now, you all know Zodiac House is one of the newer shows on Now That's TV besides Kiana J's Dollhouse University, as well as one of the other shows like South Central Baddies, but I think it's now in its second season or whatever the case may be. But today I'm coming to you all to talk about the Zodiac House. So I didn't really like South Central Baddies. That's just my opinion. It was just a bunch of fighting, no storyline. I don't see the storyline as of right now on Zodiac House, but it does seem more professional. At least the footage looks way better and everything. They also have some people that was on Big Lex Baddies collection, such as Pink and Fetti, on the show. So I guess, they feel like they have a hand up, at least Fetti do, because, of course, everybody introduced themselves at the beginning on the first episode. They all were saying their names, their businesses, because it's kind of surrounded around businesses and helping their businesses to grow. So everybody is getting to put out what it is that they do, and of course their Instagram handles and stuff like that. Now, after everybody introduced themselves, they were sitting around. Of course, they had like a little podcast going on. And Fetti does podcasts all of the time. That is what she does. So she is kind of like a professional in that arena. So, of course, everybody was warming up, being in front of the camera for the first time. So, one of the guys, he was a doggone mess. He came up on there. I think his name was Cool Boy. And for some reason they had him like off to the side, like he was a crew member at first, but he's actually a Zodiac House cast member. And for some reason he started coming all crazy at this girl by the name of Key Sadora. And he was saying that she was up on his Instagram before in his comment section talking about this and talking about that. And come to find out, basically, it was a lie. So that's why the girl Key got upset. And, she was having a conversation with production in the kitchen saying, y'all having this dude coming at me like this, blase, blase. So that just was some made up crap. Old boy just was being messy, just trying to cause some chaos. She said she didn't even know this dude. And he is very messy. And I will continue on to let y'all know how he messy. Now, again, his name is Cool Boy. Now, like I said, she dismissed him. So, he had to move on to the doggone next thing. Now, at the beginning, they said they was telling everybody, to respect people's sexuality. But he was up there saying that the girl Key looked like a man and stuff. And I don't feel like that's fair. I feel like if you are a gay man, you should not have the right to be saying that a woman look like a man. But they can't say, boy, if you don't get your gay behind, or if this, that, and the third, they can't say that to you because the women of the show are bisexual or gay, lesbian, whatever you want to call it. So, it will offend them as well if somebody was to respond to him like, boy, you want to be a woman, blase, blase, blase. They will be wrong for saying that. Yet he can sit up here and say that this black woman looks like a man and nobody ain't saying nothing. So that's one of the things that I didn't like about that situation, and nobody pointed that out. Now, let me continue. Now, Fetti, she ended up getting live with Key and calling her out, talking about, well, what's up then and stuff. Like, I feel like Fetti came in lit. Of course, she feels like she had something to prove because on Big Lex Baddies collection, ain't nobody want them hands. So she ain't have no reason to pop off. But she's coming in, like, what's up? Like, she ready to fight, she ready to pop off. So, girl Key, she done ended up biting her nails off, baby. Ain't no way I would have bit my nails off. And she was like, by the third nail she had bit off, baby, it was burning. But she ended up biting her nails off, and she still ended up going back and forth with Fetti. And I felt her on it at the end of the day. A lot of people was like, ain't no way I'm going to be taking off my nails and I ain't going to end up fighting or strapping with nobody. Like, you just took your nails off for nothing. But at the end of the day, you don't have to always give people what they want. Because Fetti, I feel like at that moment, she was looking for a moment. She was. And old girl not giving it to her, hey, I give her a hand up for that. For one, they don't even have no beef. Fetti just was standing up there, and them other two girls that were sitting on the side of Key, they sitting up there looking all scared and nervous, not saying nothing. Fetti was talking to everybody, in my opinion, that was on that couch. And it kind of reminded me of the situation that went on South Central Baddies when Rock was talking to everybody. She was like, y'all this and y'all that. And old girl spoke up, and her and Rock had ended up having a fight when Rock went upstairs or whatever. This was kind of that same scenario. Like, everybody ain't gonna be scared of you. Somebody gonna speak up and say this and then the third, but she still was being an adult at the same time. And like, why do I need to fight you or go back and forth with you when we don't even got no beef? Like, Fetti just was looking for beef, in my opinion. Now, of course, y'all know Pink was saying, she was gonna have Fetti's bag. They both gonna have each other bag because they both came from Big Lex Baddies collection. Now, the twist on this show, y'all, they're going to be actually bringing girls on the show from South Central Baddies. And there was a picture of Pink with Scarface. So I feel like Pink may have clinged on to Scarface when she came onto the show. Of course, that has yet to be seen on the show, but it is to come. I feel like Pink probably made her move to get close to Scarface because y'all already know based off of the previous shows that Scarface has been on. She pretty much been running the house, camera is always on her. She's always fighting with people who think they hard. So why wouldn't Pink try to get on the side of her and get close to her? It's really all to throw her off of her game. So I'm just interested in knowing who's going to be the Zodiac House winner at the end of the day. Now, Fetti was saying, she feel like she has an advantage over the girls because she's used to the camera. She was like peeping out, how some of the girls were kind of nervous and stuff. One of the girls on the show by the name of Portugal, she came out stating basically that she sells herself and stuff. And, Pink was like, baby, you ain't got to do all of that to get no money. And the girl was saying, I believe she said she make like $1,500 a day or whatever the case may be. So they kind of got into a little dispute about, old girl selling herself basically. Because Pink basically wasn't just feeling it. Of course she wasn't, because she was saying the same thing about old girl on Big Lex Baddies collection. So y'all already know how she feel about that. She idolizes the fact that she doesn't have to do that. Therefore, she does not condone it or even understand it. She feels like people can make money other ways, which is true. So, after girl Portugal and Pink ended up having words or whatever about that, once the girl Key ended up getting into it with the dude, Cool Boy, Fetti kind of backed off because the girl already had her own stuff going on. And the girl just pretty much stood up there and let her know, I ain't scared of nobody. I will go with them hands if it come down to it. Now, I heard, allegedly, Key is not going to end up fighting anybody on the show. Basically, she was never touched. So, hey, I don't know. We'll have to finish watching the rest of the season, of course, to see if that is true. It seems like Fetti, of course, is going to end up getting into it with other people. So Key is going to be but a memory to even be trying to beef with. And she already stood up there and let them know she not scary. So, you can't really pick up on nobody who really with it. I'm not going to let you provoke me just because you want to provoke me and you want a moment. No, I'm not going to give it to you. But if you run up on me, that's another story. So, but I wouldn't have beat my nails off either. She was tripping with that. But so after they all sat around and did the podcast, they were having like a pool party, jacuzzi party or whatever, and they were supposed to be actually modeling some clothes and stuff. So everybody had to walk. So one of the dudes by the name of Nunu, he also, I believe, was on South Central. He was on one of them shows, and he actually had brought some purses, different stuff, and was trying to tell the girls like how to walk better and stuff like that. So they had team 1, team 2, and the team that the girl Portugal and Pink them was on, they ended up winning. But the girl Portugal ended up being like the number one person that was going to win, because she walked the best, which she did. She killed that walk. She had it down pat. So they ended up winning or whatever. Now, this other girl ended up coming about by the name of Smirk. She ended up getting into it with Pink because I guess she supposed to be friends with some of the girls that was on Big Lex Baddies collection. And I don't know if she called herself trying to come and take up for them or her, the other girl, or whatever the case may be. But she ended up, the dude, once again, Cool Boy, he was being messy. Now, he told Pink the girl had a problem with her. But then he was telling the girl that Pink got a problem with her. He said that Pink was telling him stuff. So he just mixed that whole story up. He already had knew about the beef because beef was going on Instagram before they even got in the house. So he just tried to play stupid. Like he didn't know what was going on. But he went and told Pink this. And then he went and told the girl Smirk this. And had them, arguing and fighting. Which probably was going to happen anyway. Because like I said, it already was stuff that was going on Instagram, on live. But Pink says that she didn't know anything about the stuff that was going on, but that somebody had put her up on game. I don't know, was it Fetti or whatever, but somebody had put her up on game. She alleges that she didn't know anything about the stuff that was going on. So Cool Boy, being messy like he was on the first day, go and tell Pink that the girl Smirk has a problem with her. The girl came popping her stuff about Pink behind her friends that was on Big Lex Baddies collection. So she ended up fighting with Pink or whatever. And, I guess you could say Pink did a dive. It was a whole lot of hair pulling, security in the middle. So if it wasn't no head up, it's hard to judge. But I don't know who got the most legs to me. I don't know. But the girl ended up, having a fight with Pink. And then she ended up still talking mess. And she ended up throwing a cup over there. And it hit some of the other girls. Well, the cup hit one of the girls. But the actual water or whatever was in the cup ended up splashing on Fetti. So Fetti got upset. Of course, she went to walking towards the girl. The girl got to walking over that way too. But to me, it don't even look like the girl had her eyesight on Fetti. She was talking to Pink. She didn't. I don't even think she was aware, to know that Fetti was finna fight her. Because it looked like to me she was looking towards Pink direction. But Fetti met her. So they got to fighting or whatever. Fetti, she got some licks off on the girl or whatever the case may be. Then Pink came around and hit the girl, knocked her in the bushes. So old girl got mad, because people came on her like, we trying to make sure you okay and stuff. And she was like, get out my face or whatever. I'm like, girl, they trying to help you out. Like, people trying to come over here and genuinely check on you and asking you, are you okay? She like, why wouldn't I be okay? I ain't going nowhere or whatever. So she's going to still be in the house. Will they have some more fights? Probably so. Now, one of the things I find very funny is Pink is being exactly who she is. She's doing the same thing she was doing on Big Legs Baddies Collection. So she is constantly saying, this is my house and this, then the third. And they keep on showing one of the girls, kind of dark-skinned girl with the curly hair. I can't think of her name right now. But they keep on showing her, and you could just see all in her facial expressions that it's like getting under her skin. Like Pink is just getting under her skin. And, Pink likes to call herself the puppet master. I wouldn't say the puppet master. I would say she just is highly irritating. She knows how to irritate people. And that's what kids do. They irritate people. And as she already said, she has a lot of siblings. So Pink grew up irritating her siblings. They used to irritate each other. So she is a master at that. And that's exactly what she's doing. Because at some point, people going to be like, girl, you ain't running nothing. And there it go. That's what she's fishing for. And you can see it burning inside of some of these girls already. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing much more of that. So SoCal and Nunu, South Central Baddies, got to arguing about whether or not they jumped the girl. Because, baby, Nunu was drinking that dog on Douce. I was like, yeah. He was getting up on that level. But then here go Nunu sitting with Pink them being messy, talking about y'all packed her up, but you were just in her face, though. You was just in the girl's smirk face. But at the same time, he was kind of telling them, that they jumped the girl. So I guess he wasn't really being messy. He was just saying in so many words that y'all jumped her. And so he was standing on what he was saying about that they had jumped the girl. But I would personally say, it was kind of like they jumped her, but they really didn't, because never was they hitting her at the same time, because security was grabbing Fetti off of the girl. So they had her off to the side. And Pink came around and hit the girl. So yes, she was off guard because she was already fighting with Fetti. But they wasn't hitting her at the same time, if you can understand that. So, for some reason, the girl Cashmere was big pressed about Key's bed. She started talking about, because she came in as a replacement, the girl Cashmere. So, she was like, that's going to be my bed, telling Key that's going to be her bed. Key like, no, that's not going to be your bed, baby. This been my bed, and it ain't no room up in here for you. So, she ended up not getting Key bed, of course. I don't think she probably wanted that drama, like, because you talking about something going to be your bed. What, you going to try to take it? We don't want you ending up like Rio around here, because you talking about taking somebody's bed. Now, what I found funny, because I'm like, why is she steady messing with this woman talking about she gonna take her bed? The coin flip. That's why you shouldn't be ugly to people and stuff like that, because it can always flip around on you. Now, all of a sudden, they didn't put Cashmere in their scope. Now they saying that she jumped into the fight between Fetti, Pink, and the girl Smirk. And she was like, no, I didn't jump into nothing. I was trying to break it up. And they was like, well, you didn't jump in, which they felt like she should have jumped in because that's supposed to be her friend, the girl Smirk. But they really don't know each other like that. That's just the first person, that she was talking to and kind of bonded with when she came into the house. But she don't know her from Jack or Jill. Pink and Fetti actually know each other. They done been working with each other. They know each other for over a year now. So that's understandable. But the girl was like, she didn't jump in. After reviewing the tape and everything, everybody did come to the conclusion that she didn't jump in. But they still feel like she should have did something to help the girl Smirk, even though she don't really know her. They don't even know each other, but okay, whatever the case may be. But I just found it funny that it flipped back around on Cashmere, because you was just sitting up here messing with Key, talking about taking her bed, and then now everybody on your case. So you got to walk a thin line with these girls because they don't know. They on this girl one moment, the next girl the next moment, and the next one and the next one. So, of course, Nunu started arguing with the girl Cashmere. And he was like, don't worry about it, baby, because my South Central baddie's coming, and you better be having all that mouth when they come, blah, blah, blah. And Cashmere was like, okay, baby, and I'm going to be ready. So y'all already know it's going to be a showdown. It's going to be some drama going on between the South Central baddies and the Zodiac House girls. So who's going to win? I don't know. But like I said, it looked like the girl Scarface is going to be there along with some more people. And at the end of the day, it's still a competition. Of course, Pink, she is fully aware of that at all times. So like I said, that's one of the reasons where we're going to see her with Scarface in the future, I believe, when the South Central Baddies girls come to the Zodiac House. Why not team up or act friendly or buddy-buddy with my competition to throw them off their game? She did the same thing to the girl Deja. This is deja vu. People don't get that. So Portugal ended up deciding to leave the house, saying that they was telling her that she had to leave. Nobody ever told Portugal that she had to leave the doggone house, but let her tell it. She said that she had to go make her some money. So the producer was saying that, you know, she was letting Portugal come and go. And then she's sitting up here flashing money to me. I had to go get me some money in front of the house in her car. It looked like every bit of maybe $500 to me in 20s, girl. You act like you just went and got a bag. They looked like maybe $500 to me in 20s. Like, that wasn't no major money. And she was like, I just went and got money. So one of the girls, like, she wanted to talk to her because they just wanted to ask her, you know, why is she deciding to leave and not come back, especially after the producer is allowing her to come and go. So the girl wasn't feeling it. She got on the phone like she was going to call somebody to bring a gun and stuff. She was talking about shooting the house up, all type of crap. So Pink, I guess, got upset about it too, because they was like, okay, well, they could have had the girl Cashmere here in the first place if this girl Portugal was going to leave and act all crazy like that. So, you know, they wanted to basically fight the girl. So the girl and Pink got to arguing. The girl Portugal never wanted to come back into the house. So the producer, one of the producers by the name Bougie Nina, she ended up following the girl Portugal in her car because some of the neighbors was coming outside and stuff. So she ended up following her in her car and going to some parking lot and in the middle of the street and stuff. So she was like, you know, you got the nerve to sit up here and you want to flash some little money because you made some little money. Now you don't want to come back to the house when I was allowing you to come and go. Remember, Portugal allegedly sells things, so she says. So she was like, yeah. So the girl, the producer, she got mad. Now, this is the first time, I believe, probably not the first time, but as far as my knowledge, in streaming reality TV, that a producer actually gets into a physical fight with a cast member. Now, if y'all pay close attention, y'all will see they really was just hitting each other's hands. The whole thing was fake, basically. Let me just drop that T right now. The whole thing was fake. And that's why the producer stated later on via her social media that, you know, Portugal is going to be on season 2. And she was like, it's TV, y'all. Basically just letting people know, you know, that it wasn't real. Like, I think they're friends in real life. That's why old girl won the #1 spot in the video. That's why she was able to come and go. And, you know, that's why she's going to be back for season 2. Now, also, the girl Portugal was also on another reality show. I believe it was called Bad Bees, IE, or something like that. I don't think it was on a streaming network. It was just on Instagram, I believe. But she was on another reality TV show. So that was one of the things I found to be interesting, which really probably gave her like a hand up to even be able to pull off that stunt that they pulled off. So also, y'all know that Pink and Fetti are going to be on Big Legs Baddies Collection Season 2. So I think they're actually in the house right now. And I know Pink was on her way there maybe yesterday, so they should be there. And I know Pink was saying something about one of the girls was saying that I guess they was going to snatch her bag or something. So she was like, she was going to be walking around the house with her bag 24/7. She wants somebody to snatch her bag. Then you got Fetti. I guess some girls were talking about Fetti too, because y'all know, you know, Fetti been writing a check that I hope her butt can cash, because it is somebody that's always better than you, and you may not want them hands. So, you know, some girls was obviously going off online talking about Fetti is 35 years old and still rapping and stuff. She need to give it up. And Fetti was like, you know, I don't care how long it takes me. I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do. That's the problem. People give up on stuff too soon, or whatever the case gonna be. You know, people not gonna tell me what to stop doing, what I've been doing, or whatever. So it looks like these Big Lakes Fetti Collection season 1 girls already got some beef going on with the new girls that are coming in. You know, they gotta hold their spot down. They gotta represent for, you know, being the #1 girls. Y'all gonna come let some other girls run y'all, then you know how that's gonna appear to the fans. So I think it's gonna be lit. So that was about it, y'all, for this doggone show, Zodiac House. And I'm going to keep y'all updated on all of this doggone drama that it looks like it's going to be going on this show. As of right now, I can say it's pretty cool. A lot of dancing going on, drinking. You know, I'm liking it so far. So we'll just see how far things go once they bring the new girls from South Central Baddies on and the show progresses. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this show. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Famous Reality TV and click that notification bell because this is about to get real.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep it gangsta. I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say. But when I see you, I'm gonna let you know what I need to say. And I did. You mad because I checked you in front of everybody, but you checked me in the group chat. What's the difference? Hypocrite ass bitch. Keep up. Now read a book.